What is up, legends? I'm going to do a swift little video tonight, just to, I don't know, it's been a weird week. The last video I was talking about the back injury, flared that up again, and yes, I feel like I've been flipping tested beyond belief over this last week or so. They say bad luck comes in threes. Not a huge fan of luck. You know, if you're going to do something in life, I think you really have to put the work in. There's maybe a little element of luck to it, but if you want to do something, go out there, you try it, you do it. You either succeed or you don't succeed. Fall flat in your face, get up again, and try over and over again. That's the way I look at the sort of thing. But, you know, if you're into the whole concept of luck and that sort of thing, and, you know, people say something happens, it's going to happen in threes. It did kind of happen in threes this week. Crazy. Last Friday, when I knocked the back out, I don't know if I told you this one, but after I left the gym, got into the car, I was kind of like, sore. I'm going to go get some diesel for the car for the week, and yes, see what the weekend would have brought in for me. And got to the fuel station, fueled up the car, and left to go back home. And I got literally 20 feet down the road from the garage, and boom, broke the spring on the back of the car. And just inside the wheel arch of the car, it sounded like someone was sitting there with a hammer. Tap, 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 tap. Absolutely raging with myself. I was like, you know, this happened about a week and a half ago. The spring went on the passenger side of the car. Thankfully, when I went to the mechanic, he actually had the little part there that needed to fix it. And it wasn't the actual spring itself. If you think of it this way, in your back axle of the car, there's like these two arms that run up either side of the car, up and behind the tyres, under the wheel arch of the car, and there's this little bracket that holds it in place, and it was that little bracket had wore out over time and had snapped. So whenever that one went on the passenger side, the mechanic he'd usually replace the both at the same time, but needed the car for work, and got it fixed. So it was only a matter of time before the other one went. So about a week later, boom, the second one went. So that was the second piece of bad luck. And I thought to myself, okay, can't get any worse than this. So I'm standing at work on Monday past, and I've got a crown right there. That's tooth. The damn thing fell out of my head. So there's this huge gap in my teeth right there. Literally, I've got no memory of why I have that crown. Can't recall what the deal was with it. It's been there for a long time now. You know, I might have been talking and I should have been listening. Some guy knocked it out of my face. I honestly can't remember how the heck it happened. That's probably not what had happened. But I've got two crowns, one here and one there. I know how that one happened. That was the first epileptic seizure. Unconscious on my feet. Head butted the ground. Thankfully I was unconscious before that happened. But this one here, absolutely no memory of how that one happened, but it's the entire tooth. The whole tooth is gone. It's just a crown. And this thing fell out in my mouth. I was just working away on the production line, and I'm like, what has happened here? And I pulled the whole tooth out, and you just see the two little metal prongs that hold the tooth into your skull. So, raging. My next appointment with the dentist is not until the 2nd of August, I think. So I'm thinking, that's going to be quite a long time to be walking about with a hole in my face. So, tried ringing the dentist on that evening. Couldn't get through. But there was like a recorded message there. You know, you had to ring between 8 9:30 and 10:30 to get an appointment made with them. A same day appointment, kind of like an emergency appointment sort of a thing. So I ring up on the Tuesday morning. Thankfully, something happened at work where I was actually on an earlier break than normal. So it was about 9 AM. I got up to the car, got on the phone, rang them, and I'm like, explain what happened. Whole crowd fell out my face. Would that be like considered like an emergency appointment? And the receptionist is kind of like, well, probably not. But she said, you're going to have to ring back tomorrow. All the appointments is gone for today. And I had to turn on the charm slightly. I was kind of like, oh, is there nothing you can do? Like, honestly, this right now, 9 AM, and like, if things were going normal at work, it would be probably 9:30 or after before I get near a phone. It's pain in the backside. So I managed to sweet talk my way into getting an appointment for the same day, and thankfully work let me out. So phoned 9 AM, and work let me out 10 o'clock. I was over to the dentist for 11, back at work for 12, got the tooth put back in my head. So that, as I say, if you're into the whole luck thing, comes in threes. That was a free for me, so I'm thinking, right, things have to look up. For now, you know, as I say, I just feel like I've been really, really tested over the last, gosh, I've been watching so many things online about this whole thing. You know, it's really weird. It's a weird place to be in right now, and you know, some people would say it's like the dark night of the soul. You know, if you're talking about spiritual awakening sort of stuff, like there's 4 or 5 different stages to that. If you're into that sort of stuff, you know, if you kind of like, I like to follow all that sort of stuff and just get different perspectives on life. And you know, the first stage of that sort of thing is, you know, what did they call it? I can't recall the actual name they have for it, but it's like the initiation period of, you know, the life that you have breaking up, something nasty happening, and trying to find your way in the world again, sort of thing. So, you know, I've been through all that there with the divorce and everything. If you didn't know that, there, I was actually married fairly young, and divorced in my mid-20s. So yeah, I definitely have had experience with the wheels falling off life a couple of times. And of course, get the whole painkiller thing, and sketchy relationships through religious organizations, and, you know, breakups of friendships and all that sort of stuff. So right now, it definitely does feel like that's where I'm at in life right now. It's like the dark night of the soul. That's what you're saying, is where you're in that mourning period for the person you were, waiting to discover the person that you're supposed to be. So definitely got tested a hell of a lot with all that stuff. And then this last couple of weeks in particular, and all those 3 things that happened with the throwing the back out, the car screwing up on me again, and then the tooth falling out of my head. Just, I felt like the universe was giving me a slight, to use a pun, kick in the teeth to see how I'd react to the whole thing. And like, for a second there, I was just beyond frustrated, because there's just quite a few things have been happening online recently that have really kind of wound me up the wrong way completely. A lot of anger towards a few things, so I've been bottling up a lot of that there. And then all this stuff happening with the back injury, the car, and the tooth. I was just kind of like, oh, this is the universe really pushing me towards that explosion. Are you going to do it? Or are you not going to do it? And I didn't do it. Kept a level head. Got it all sorted. And yes, that is what it is. So a strange week. So if you've been having any kind of similar situations in life, I would like to hear about them. Let me know in the comments and whatnot. And yes, we're going to get back into some serious production on here shortly, because something else that's happened. I actually had to just clean up the office. If you can see here, there's a bit of a mess beside me. But literally everything here where I'm at now is the backdrop to the review channel. You'll normally get that there, but this was just covered in clothes and stuff. I'll actually show you the state of this place right now. Like, check this here out. Like, that is a chest of drawers and everything from the hallway. I ordered a new mattress. I was trying to get hold of one of those Casper mattresses, but apparently from what I can figure out online, they don't ship them in the UK anymore. They're not working in the UK. But there's a similar brand called Simba mattresses. So I ordered one of those, and there's a whole mix up with that. And it was supposed to be here on Tuesday. Didn't turn up, and it's now Friday. So again, getting tested to see if I'm going to explode. So trying my hardest to stay positive. It's not that easy to do sometimes. But anyway, just thought I'd come on here just to say hello. I still haven't died. I'm still here, and we're going to get stuff done as soon as possible. I promise you that. Anyway, guys, stay safe. I'll talk to you in the next one.